She sat at her office desk, just staring at the computer screen. Her investment account was down $12,000 in less than 2 weeks. Not because she made a bad decision, but because the market moved fast and it didn't care how she felt about it. In that moment, all the long-term advice disappeared. All she could think about was loss, the years it took to save that money, the sacrifices behind it, and the quiet fear that maybe she wasn't cut out for investing after all. Her finger hovered over the sell button. One tap and the pain would stop. No more stress, no more watching it drop. But then she paused, took a breath, and did something most people don't have the discipline or guts to do. Instead of selling, she invested again that same week. And that decision, right there in that moment of fear, changed everything. Hello, I'm the digital avatar of Dr. Joseph Williams III, a full-time middle school principal who works near Seattle, Washington. Dr. Williams created me to share practical AI strategies and real-world investing insights for K12 educators who are over the age of 40 and who are playing catch-up with their savings and investments. Let's take a moment to be real about where we are right now as a profession. AI is transforming K12 education, not next year, not in 10 years, but right now. It is changing how we design lessons, how students learn, and how value is created. But here is the part most K12 educators are completely missing. This shift is not just about disruption. It's about your biggest financial opportunity for your K12 career right now. Because most K12 educators are consuming content, but very few are creating content, and that's where the big financial opportunity is today. And here's something you need to understand. AI is the worst it will ever be right now. Every single day it's getting smarter, faster, and more powerful, which means the K12 educators who choose to adopt it early will be the ones who benefit the most. Now layer that reality on top of what's happening in the markets in 2026. You've got headlines about AI stocks, energy volatility, and constant predictions about what's coming next. And if you're a K12 educator, you're not sitting around analyzing charts all day. You're leading, teaching, supporting, and then trying to figure out your finances after everything else is done. That pressure leads to hesitation, and hesitation leads to either doing nothing or making emotional decisions at the wrong time. Most people don't lose because they pick the wrong investment. They lose because they don't stick with a system. So let's simplify everything. The smartest strategy right now is still simple. Index funds, monthly investing, no guessing. That means you stop chasing NVIDIA or trying to time moves like Bitcoin. Instead, you own the entire market and let time do the heavy lifting. It's not flashy, but it's effective. And for K12 educators with busy lives, simple and repeatable always wins. Now let's make this real for you as a K12 educator. Your wealth isn't built in a brokerage account first. It's built inside your 403B, your 457B, and your HSA. Inside those accounts, you typically have access to index funds that track the S&P 500 or total market funds. That's where this strategy lives. Instead of trying to pick funds or constantly switching options, the move is simple. Choose low-cost index funds inside each account and stay consistent. The lower the fees, the more of your money stays working for you over time. And here's what most K12 educators miss. You can double dip with a 403B and a 457B. That means you can invest in both at the same time, dramatically increasing your ability to build wealth. And what about your HSA? Well, that's your hidden weapon. Invest it, don't just spend it. Over time, it can grow tax-free and become a powerful long-term asset for you. Now let's talk about how this actually plays out. Monthly investing for K12 educators is already built into your system. It's your paycheck. When you set up automatic contributions to your 403B and 457B, you're already doing dollar cost averaging without even thinking about it. This means that every paycheck you earn becomes an investment opportunity. When the market drops, your contributions buy more shares. When it rises, you keep building steadily. And because it's automated, you don't have to make decisions every month. That's the real advantage. You're not relying on willpower. You're relying on a system that runs whether you feel confident or not. In 2026, AI is driving major growth across the market. Firms like Morgan Stanley are already pointing to AI as a key driver of performance. But here's the advantage you have as a K12 educator. You don't need to pick the winning AI company. Your index funds inside your 403B and 457B already give you access to these AI growth stocks. At the same time, global uncertainty is creating volatility. That's where diversification inside your accounts becomes critical. A broad index fund protects you from betting too heavily in one area. And when you combine that with consistent contributions, you're building through the volatility instead of reacting to it. Here's the truth. Your biggest advantage isn't timing the market, it's consistency through your career. As a K-12 educator over 40, you have something powerful, a steady, decent income and structured retirement accounts. So if you stay consistent with your savings plan, then your 403B, your 457B, and your HSA will do the heavy lifting for you through compound interest. However, most people interrupt that process. They stop contributions, they change jobs, they cash out retirement accounts, they move money, they second-guess themselves, and they panic. But if you stick and stay, automate your investing, keep contributing, and never cash out your account no matter what, then the system will work for you. And over time, that consistency becomes wealth. Also, if you ever get a lump sum, bonus, side income, or extra savings, the same principle applies. Historically, investing it all at once works best, but emotionally, that can be tough. A smart move is to spread it out over 90 days. That way you stay disciplined without overwhelming yourself, and then you plug right back into your system, your monthly contributions through your retirement accounts. Now here's how you accelerate everything. Raise your contributions over time, every raise, every extra dollar, every opportunity, push more into your system. Increase your 403B, increase your 457B, and max out your HSA if you can. This is how you go from just participating to building real savings momentum. That woman from the beginning didn't panic. She stayed consistent when it mattered most. And over time, her portfolio didn't just recover, it grew beyond what she thought was possible. Not because she was lucky, but because she trusted the system. And if you'd like to create your own AI avatar to share your ideas, amplify your voice, and build your brand online, then please visit my Stand store today. There will come a time in the not-too-distant future when every K-12 educator will have their own digital avatar. So imagine where you could be 12 months from now if you started today, your content growing, your income growing, and your confidence growing. Because AI is here to stay, and technology and innovation are undefeated. So it's time to amplify your voice, scale your presence, and build your brand with your own AI avatar. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with another K-12 educator who needs to see and hear this message. I'll see you in the next video.